When I originally started off talking, I said I'm going to help these kids and I'm going to expose the go along, get along gang. And in the midst of doing that, a lot of people have been talking about the old busty bus. They've sent economics majors and then they play victim. That's their number one tactic is the media. The go along, get along gang uses the media to defame people so that you could, assume what they get is worthy, whatever punishment they get, remember that story we heard about them. It's the oldest tactic in the book. Anytime someone comes to with some information telling the truth, notice how they seem to be the worst person in the world all of a sudden. I make the Breakfast Club about something that my daddy and my brother allegedly did. Not me, my daddy and my brother. I don't make the Breakfast Club on what I did. I make the Breakfast Club on what a family member did. Why? Why do you think they did that? Why do you think that public information needed to be shared over an argument with just two other peers, two basketball players? What was I really saying that made everybody so upset? What have I been saying consistently over and over? I've been saying a couple things. I've been saying we need coding and trades in school, which is $1 billion industry. And now we know where that industry moved to. It moved to the prisons. So that is a lot of money that will be taken out of someone's hand if these kids have skills and trades and they put these firearms down. See, now they've learned to make money off of our sickness. And, we use that sickness right to their advantage because the best people in our community is the street niggas. So we go to prison with a badge of honor. We love it. We like it. And the cycle continues. And that's also a $1 billion industry. So I got a lot of billionaires upset. So the best thing they do now is they defame you and they use our own people, which I said there was tiers to the go along, get along gang. And we are the biggest part of it because white folks are scared to talk about us right now. In America, they use black faces to do it. So it's a lot of little tickle me Elmo looking motherfuckers that's walking around with a white man hand up their ass like this. And they squeezing and they telling them what to say and they pulling their strings and they moving their goddamn mouth and they little black faces while the white man just acting like he ain't saying nothing. Y'all remember that show what the dude is used to do that, stick his hand up the little doll ass. Yeah, that's the little ventriloquist. But what's the show that he was on? Motherfucker used to sit there and not move his mouth, had a dog talking. The white boys got an apple in you niggas' mouth. And I think I've been exposing that. And I also said some of these niggas are protected. The go along, get along gang, they can do the same behavior that we denounce publicly, that we say all around the world that hell no, if you do this, this is the rule, this is the standard. When it's somebody they don't like, when it's somebody they like the lesser charged bitch, the person who say something about that guy, somehow you need to be taken off YouTube. Somehow you need to be, mentally evaluated because it's crazy to talk about one of our members. Matter of fact, it's downright dangerous to talk about somebody that we put in place. Like Lyndon Baines Johnson said, remember that? Yeah, that we put in place to give you these fake ass leaders. Yeah, we put them in place. And now he, with the hood love Charlemagne, I told you, they'll look the other way. Because he gave out a job like The Price is Right. He gave out podcasts allegedly like The Price is Right. So every set he down with, from the east to the west. So we'll look the other way. Because we want to be down for what you know is true. So that's why the old Busty Bus had an economics major talking about him next. An economics major that if he was just looking at the economics of my situation, he would never get on Twitter allegedly and call me a loser. Come on, Doc. What's up, Doc? So here it is, a black economics major in America calls a young black male a loser because he feels that he's not successful at playing a game. No wonder you could be easily used by Charles. Woo! because you an economics major that's focusing on a game. Who taught you how to think like that, boy? Not being able to pick up when I first opened my goddamn mouth. What I told you, boy. What I told Jack. I said, bitch, we different. I got land. That's what I said. Didn't I say that? See, every time I was growing up, I was hearing the old niggas talking about the white man kept trying to steal our land. And they kept finding value in land and not pretty cars and fucking shoes and dresses. I mean, hold on, whatever the fuck you call them. See, I found value in the land because that's what I was told. So when I got into so-called industry with the Baphomet and all this stupid shit that punk ass Hassan was talking about, and I noticed how they would look at me when I would say the things that the elders told me. Hey, man, don't put me over here in this stock stupid shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. I want to go buy this strip mall next to Walmart. I don't even want the strip mall yet. Go buy the raw land. I want 700 acres right over there, right where that Walmart sign says coming at. And they would look like, what the fuck is this boy? Who is this little nigga? I thought y'all said that we was going to get him. What the fuck is that? So that's how I know they scared of these kids. I told you I say things, and everything I say is for a fucking reason. You just got to pay attention. I know I laugh and joke and I make it funny because that's what the fuck you really like to hear. Where my water at? I think I'm scorching some of you right now. Still think I'm crazy. We live in a society where we got black folks that'll get along with the go along, get along game and pick on other black males because they're successful. See, what Stephen A was allowed to do, a weak punk bitch that played basketball, blamed it on blowing out his knee, a wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, never made it ass nigga, is now the #1 guy to dox people's contracts. Everything this weasel say go, and they got a hand up his ass, and he talk like your neighborhood auntie. So you guys, you males, listen to him, and everything Stephen A say. And some of you got a little Stephen A mentality because you was just like Stephen A. You didn't make it, so you love when you hear somebody else being picked on and destroyed in the news. As long as it ain't you, it's okay. You would cheer and shout with him, not knowing that he just said in America that he wouldn't trade a black man for a box that just got an $80-90 million contract. He said it on these white boy airways that he would not trade him for a cereal box. And motherfucking Scalabrini is called the white fucking mamba. The equivalent to the white Kobe. And you sitting here talking about you love black and you allow your kings to be talked about any fucking kind of way on TV by any and everybody. And if you want to correct somebody for saying something about your king, you got to go call a white man to do it. Still think I'm crazy? While our black males are looking weak, sitting on TV in a fucking closet, and not all of us, because obviously I'm a black male, but look at some of our 40-year-old men sitting in corners, yelling and screaming at a goddamn screen, acting tough, damn near half a fucking 100. Still in gangs, joining groups, can't stand alone like a fucking man, or up under a woman ass and being controlled. White boys are laughing at us while we fight each other for the crumbs they sprinkle downhill. Everybody want to be the leader. Everybody want to be the ruler. And what did I say? I am no one's leader. I'm just like you. I said it in the paper when I got drafted. Go look it up. We allowed Stephen A to go and do the white man's puppeteering to create a one and done rule allegedly, we allowed Stephen A to go tell jokes like a stand-up comic about the first #1 draft pick. And now he's on the best radio stations and the best news stations talking the worst shit about our best players. From Allen Iverson on down, he's doxed them. Only the black ones. Majority of the black ones. Every time it's a white player, he shape it up and nicen it up a little bit so they can go on and be full-bodied men when they retire from a game. What are the images they put in front of us? What are our chances of making out of the hood, typically from our community? It's either through sports and athletics or the music, right? Now they got a music industry so wicked that these black boys got to damn near sell their soul and put on dresses and do rituals to get paid. These young black males got to talk about genocide and killing their own kind to go #1. That's the only way. We want to hear about your rap drug record, and we want to know all the friends you hang with. Put it in the song. Tell us who your shooters are. Tell us who the people is that's the head of the gang leaders. I want to know. Put it in the song. And then we're going to make rules that say it's not on wax no more. We can use your music to indict you now. And now we getting federal indictments coming downhill like a motherfucker, stopping these mama's sons from sprinkling that mama's cooking. Now let's get to the sports and athletics. Finally, the NCAA gonna shake down some little trinkets after the millions and millions and millions of dollars that the young black males that they holding back. Finally, they're getting some trinkets. Now they're gonna share a little bit of their own likeness now. The only sports really that you can't go out of high school is basketball and football, largely controlled by black people. I wonder why that is. Then your biggest and best, brightest black players are not surrounded by nobody but white. And if they so choose to either walk alone, like I chose, or be around black, somehow your career may not go the way you think it's going to go. So how much control do we really have, people? When we have more people spend more time trying to outdo the next black person, whether it's online or offline, your main focus and your energy is outshining the nigga next to you, or the nigga that's going to see you in a minute, or may see you on Instagram. That's your focus. How are we going to build a black community like that when all we trying to do is outdo black? I said I compete with white boys. I've done it all my life. They gentrified me to a white neighborhood. I had to compete with them, and I had to learn how to compete. And the shit a lot of these people tell us black people to do, it don't mean a hill of beans when you go to the business side of things. We got this backwards culture that we keep pushing through our music, and we keep allowing people to control our kids. Why is this rule only on these black sports? That if I learn how to drive a goddamn race car that I know I can't fit in, that I can go pro out of high school. If I learned how to putt, I could have went pro out of high school. If I learned how to play goddamn football, I can get a contract out of high school. Why just these two? So now we got every black YouTuber that comes out and attack me. If these guys were so smart, why they didn't ask those questions when we were trying to get answers on what were we gonna get in this election? They didn't have that many questions for Black Lives Matter. When the young lady Patrice, now she lives around all white people now. Same white people she said wasn't shit. Same white people she said wasn't shit. I could have sworn she said, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. And then now, your black ass better not come to that gate. Your black ass better not come to that motherfucking gate now. Don't come to that gate. We better stop focusing on the people we like. Everything that they're putting in front of you, it's a game. It's a simulation. Charlemagne is able to somehow beat the Me Too movement. How could that be possible? We going to get people for charges from 20, 30 years ago. This guy, he fresh on the docket. How is he beaten and how is he above the Me Too movement? Especially with all the things he said on the airways, especially with sniffing seats. Is it company policy that you can sniff seats when women get up? iHeartRadio? Is that company policy? Because I could have sworn I saw a video of Charlemagne the God sniffing J-Lo's seat and then laughing about it. So can people just walk into work and when all the women get up, just sniff their seat? Is that what you're saying? Thank you. I appreciate that. Is that what you're saying, Charlemagne and iHeartRadio? Is that what y'all teaching these kids? And so you reward him with another show? Mamas, they are pimping our boys. That's why there's no more programs in school. That's why there's no more coding. There's no trades in school, especially. And that's why they don't want to put coding in schools. These kids will be building their own games. You guys know it. Did y'all see that beautiful young lady? Matter of fact, I got to reach out to that young lady that was at my shoe drive. That little girl was amazing. And those are the type of child prodigies that I was talking about. That little girl was laughing, full of energy, doing the wiggle wiggle. That's what need to be teaching our kids. But we got a sector of adults that I think they don't want to see that happen. They don't want to see that happen. 6 a.m. in Cali. Yeah, they definitely don't want to see that happen. It'll put a lot of counselors and a lot of people out of work. A lot of this medication, we won't need it because people need to medicate and self-medicate because they have no skills. They don't have no job. And that's sad that we want an unskilled, untrained, uneducated America, if you ask me. This pandering needs to stop. And we need to start standing together and stop being a part of this go along, get along gang. White folks, and I'm not talking about all white people. And we all know that. I've had white people come to me all the time and say, I love what you're saying on the internet. I'm like, right on, brother. So it ain't that. I'm not the type of guy that's going to divide the room. But even some white folks know that there's certain white folks that don't like them or black people or no people that's outside of them. And these are the people that I'm talking about. And it'll put a lot of people out of a job and out of position if these kids, if we all focus on these kids, even these jackasses that's arguing with me, if you guys want to show me up, you go do a shoe drive, go do something that'll top mine. We got coders that have been reaching out to me about doing some free coding in Brunswick. I'm going to try to help and set that up. We had some coders said they want to do some pick a day and do it online and maybe do it on Riff or do it on my show. And we're going to set that up. So I'm doing my part. Instead of just running y'all fucking mouth, the detractors, get in the fucking game. Maybe I can learn from you. You can learn from me. But we still win in the end because what we doing? We helping the future. It's high time you shut up just running your motherfucking mouths. Kev Gills, you don't even look like you in a position to help nobody. Look like you on the internet for help. You one hit of that goddamn dust blunt. Dust blunt. Excuse me. You one hit of that shit away, boy. What the fuck you talking about? So maybe we gotta exclude you out this shit because you gotta ask that girl first. Can you get your bitch ass off the couch and borrow the car? And then you're gonna borrow $20 of gas. She gonna be like, what the fuck? How the hell you helping and you gotta borrow everything from me? She might well come her goddamn self. Leave your bitch ass on the couch. So we gonna leave you out the way. But Tammy and the rest of you motherfuckers and Stephen A. bitch, you owe. You done got $12 million, $12 million from White Zaddy. You owe the black community something, bitch. As many contracts you lower, you need to go get a trade school. Don't donate back to one of your buddies. I know that old goddamn racket y'all do. Don't donate back to one of your buddies' foundation. Really give back, ho. You destroyed enough that in fucking America basketball, sorry Scalabrini, but he's known as the Mamba. And you said the shit that you've been saying about black players, you done lost your goddamn mind. I'm gonna declare you a racist, Stephen A. From here on out, Stephen A., you the first black racist. You a racist son of a bitch. You don't like your kind, boy. Every day I wake up to get my boss, my white zaddy, some money, and then I get whatever he give me. Stupid ass boy. And every day I wake up, do my goddamn job to the best of my ability, put my best foot forward for my name's sake and my integrity. Because eventually, I'm gonna branch off in this job and do my own goddamn thing. But see, you comfortable being a zaddy's bitch. You want to stay up under them. You done read one of them books too damn many, boy. Your brain is locked. Because as long as I got some land, I don't give a fuck what you say, boy. We gonna be all right. And I got land, ho. It was a perfect hat for today's conversation. And then we got this bitch, Tammy. He gonna get on, I see a little show, somebody cut a little piece of his clip. I mean, me and my boy, my running back, Larry Charles, or whatever his name is. Yeah, we was just thinking about it. What was he doing before he came to YouTube? How does he have so much time? I mean, what the fuck? What was he doing? Like, everything is so important, but he could just drop it now to do at least 3 videos a day? Bitch, let me say it for you slow. Okay, in case you didn't know. Bitch, I'm retired. So that means, bitch, I can do, let me say it so, I can do what the fuck I want to do.